Quadruple murder suspect Brian Kohberger was back in court today, one day after prosecutors announced plans to seek the death penalty for the brutal stabbings of 4 University of Idaho students. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti has new details from inside the courtroom.
Wearing a suit and tie, a stone-faced Brian Kohberger walked into court today as his attorneys pushed for more details on the evidence, police training, and the methods used to make its case.
The purpose of discovery is really to prevent an unfair trial.
Court documents recently revealed investigative genetic genealogy was used to track down Kohberger. Investigators compared DNA recovered from a knife sheath found at the crime scene to samples submitted by the public for ancestry tests.
That is 100% legal. You give a DNA sample. So this is totally open to the public, and police officers and investigators are allowed to do it too.
The defense also wants to know how the FBI used cell phone records to show that Kohberger was near the crime scene in the weeks before the murders. Kohberger is charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of University of Idaho students Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. They were brutally stabbed in off-campus housing last November. Kohberger was then a PhD student studying criminology at nearby Washington State University. The defense previously called into question DNA at the scene from 3 other unknown men, as well as a lack of DNA from the victims in Kohberger's car and apartment.
It would not be unusual to have many types of DNA, men and women, in different parts of the house. They're saying, look, this was basically done with blinders on. They only focused on one suspect, and rather they did not look at other potential suspects. That's something that happens in many cases.
And the exact motive at this point is still unclear. Kohberger, if found guilty, faces the death penalty, which here in the state of Idaho means possibly a firing squad, Norah.
Jonathan Vigliotti, thank you.